Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you kind of a quick video about this appraisal letter that I'm having you write about this week. This is a real letter written by my sister-in-law some years ago. They were in the process of getting their house refinanced and basically had someone come into their house and appraise it incorrectly. So this video was a real, this letter is a real attempt by her in order to get a reappraisal done or the money back she spent on the appraisal. The reason why I like us to look at this letter essentially is because it is a really nice example of how somebody can bend language to get what they want out of a situation. A lot of times in technical writing, we will either consciously or unconsciously try to, work with language in a way that elicits a certain reaction from a reader. And that happens in a lot of different ways. Last week we talked about audience analysis and understanding who the audience is, what their motivations are, what they need from you as a writer, etc. So this is another way of her kind of paying attention to who this reader is, what they need, what they know, what they don't know, bringing her own experiences to the table in order to craft content and a meaningful message that will get what she needs to get out of it. So when I'm asking you to go into this letter reading for what I'm calling rhetorical strategy, what I'm really asking you to do is to find moments in the language, moments in the argument, where she is attempting to get a certain reaction out of her reader. So I want you to look for those things. I want you to find 3 of them. And by the way, this letter is packed with tons of examples of this. And next week, I'll try to kind of compile what we all found into one document, and we can look at it together at some point. But really, I want you to find 3 of these things, and I want you to kind of talk about what they are, why they're working, or maybe why they're not working, because some of her strategies in here are a little bit suspect, I think. I did not, by the way, disclaimer, I did not help her write this letter. I don't think it's necessarily a bad letter, but I do think, there are some interesting choices that she made, so you'll find them in here. Now, remember, when you're looking at something like rhetorical strategy, you can pay attention to really big concepts, things like organization and tone, things like that. You can also look at more kind of like micro level examples, things like grammar or word choice, tense, sentence structure, things like that too. So nothing is really off the table. I just want you to find 3 things that you think she employed, either consciously or not, that helped shape the reader's understanding, and maybe even the persuasive element of this as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, look at this letter, and I think you're going to have a nice time looking at it. See ya.